is how a Ferrari should be experienced, is with the top down. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a Ferrari 458 Spider, and it is quite loud. This one specifically is fitted with an iPE Initech exhaust and sounds fabulous. The 458 has been out for over a decade now, and as of recent, they have been skyrocketing in price. Nearly all cars have, but especially the 458. So I figured it'd be a good idea to bring one out today and find out why. So a quick walk around the 458, you will notice it's quite good looking. One of my favorite parts of the 458, Giovanni, you can go ahead and follow me around. Very good. One of my favorite parts of the 458 has always been that there are no major intakes or gaps or any kind of holes that are just on the side of the car. A lot of the supercars have massive air intakes, which do look sick. They look great. But the 458, I've always loved the kind of smooth approach to the design. Just smooth body lines, no massive air intakes. There's a couple back here, but they're hidden so well within the design of the car that it just looks very natural. And it's just overall one of the best looking Ferraris, or just best looking supercars ever made. So with that said, let's take it out for a drive. All right, let's vibe out. Bless. Yeah, it snaps. Man. It's like, I can imagine it being just ear piercing from the outside.
Oh, it is. When we go into the underpass, you're gonna realize.
I don't even think we have to talk.
Yeah, there's no, we're good.
It's a little bit of wheel spin back there. We are in race mode currently. We got your sport, race mode, wet mode. Of course, you still have that glorious 4.5 liter naturally aspirated V8, 562 horsepower. 0 to 60 happens in about 3.4 seconds, and the top speed is 198. Doesn't quite reach 200, but do I care? No, nah. Just like the coupe, the handling is fantastic. The steering is incredibly sharp, very darty in the traditional Ferrari fashion, as I always say. But just having that open top, that extra visceral kind of element to it all, just enhances the experience that this car was really made for. This is how a Ferrari should be experienced, is with the top down. Because it is a 458, it's incredibly roomy. I got plenty of room. The camera's way down there. It's like, I feel like a lot of sports cars are pretty close to me. I feel like it's a pretty open cabin. 398 foot-pounds of torque. You know, not a crazy amount, but you know, I say it a lot in my videos involving some of these cars. It's just enough power for the street. It's enough to have a very good time in a legal time and not be scaring yourself so much from the speed. It's still a fast car. Like, don't get it twisted, but it's fast enough where you can really enjoy the sensations, the noise, the speed. Yeah, people love this car.
I like it.
People like it. This one, especially in this black on black, it just looks very menacing. Can't keep up with all the compliments.
Yeah, a lot of people are. Wow.
Dude, that's like three compliments.
We've never gotten this many, like,
3 compliments in like 20 seconds.
I don't think we've ever been, like, complimented on
Or
the road.
maybe they were whistling because we're 2 guys in a convertible. Sounds like an F1 car. Downshifts. ultra quick, just absolutely rip. Still have your superb 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Race mode does make the shifts more intense. It kind of kicks you in the back a little bit, which is nice because a lot of paddle shifters are kind of uneventful nowadays. Yeah, steering. Just amazing. This current COVID market, the used car market is just insane right now. Some of the prices of these cars are just mind-blowing. Everything's up, but the 458s especially, I've noticed, have just skyrocketed in price. This one, for example, we're asking $299 for. This is a Spider, so of course it's a little more than a coupe, but they're ranging now from like around mid $200,000 range, which is just insane. These are approaching 488 prices, which is the generation, of course, after the 458, turbocharged, 100 more horsepower. You know, a better car overall, much faster, and we have one that's only $5,000 more than this car. But that just shows you, people miss the naturally aspirated sound. 9,000 RPM redline. It's the sort of last Ferrari, I would say, V8 Ferrari, I'll say, with a true soul. The Scuderia I was in a few weeks ago was insanely fun to drive, and I did say that was one of the last Ferraris with a soul. This is the last Ferrari, V8 Ferrari with a soul. Sounds very spoiled, first world problems, but the 488 is an amazing car, and it does sound good, but it doesn't have the essence, the emotion of the 458. And it's plenty fast. This is a long light.
One eternity later.
Yeah, that is... The noise alone is worth the price. And 458s are... Here, watch out for your knee, too. I don't know
My apologies.
10 years in the dungeon for you.
14 lashings.
Initech exhaust. Sounds like that. I don't know what to say. Stock 458 already sounds amazing, of course, but they have this exhaust. The grip is, of course, phenomenal. Now, this car is sitting on Novatec springs, as I said. They look amazing. This is how the 458 should have came from the factory. The 458 is also quite reliable by Ferrari standards. Shut it up for a sec. It's just always loud. It's still loud. We're in 6th, doing 30. My heart's racing from the sound. It's like insane.
I'm like I'm recovered.
It does have ceramic brakes. Work very well. Pedal feel is nice. Okay, this car weighs 3,400 pounds, which is, you know, it's not super light, but it's not super heavy. The nose just darts in so quickly, makes the car feel even lighter. Visibility is actually very good from the front and the sides. It's a very sort of bubbly cabin. It's not like an Aventador or like a Lamborghini. The blind spot, because it is a convertible, is quite large. But you know, it's not a big, it's a supercar. It should have some kind of drawback. Decent size front trunk. I mean, it's a great car. Race seats are very nice. They're quite comfortable. Carbon back, they look amazing. Alcantara inserts, I've never really seen that before, so it's a really nice looking option, but they do their job very well. The convertible weighs 110 pounds more than the coupe, but on the road you don't notice it. The convertibles are typically not as rigid as the coupe, so on a track I'm sure you would notice it, but on the road it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. My hair is not the best for this moment. A little third gear pull. 8, 9. It just keeps going. Just as those revs climb, you don't want it to end. A little Chris Harris? Nah, I kid. 458 is a modern classic. It'll go down as one of the all-time greats. I had to give it one last run. You hear sirens? 458 is quite reliable compared to older Ferraris. Dual clutch transmission is much easier to maintain. It's a very livable, usable car. You could drive this every day. Put in automatic mode. I wouldn't, but you can. These cars can take the miles, and it likes to be revved out. The only downside of the Spider, I would say, is there's no glass engine cover. Because it is a folding hardtop, it does fold in 14 seconds, so it is very quick. But that concludes the video today. Just like, quick car review. I wanted to bring this car out because of the prices and just how everything is right now with the car market, and it seems like a lot of people are buying 458s. These cars sell pretty quick. So we're actually about to go head over to pick up a 348 Spider, and hopefully that's my next review. I would like to do that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.